Let's talk about something that most people miss: the hidden playbook behind the world's most successful brands. Not the flashy stuff and not the headlines, but the systems, discipline, and mindset that quietly turn small businesses into global machines. I'm talking about Chick-fil-A, Costco, Starbucks, IKEA, Crocs, Dollar General, Sephora, Target, Airbnb, and Home Depot. 10 giants, 10 strategies. Let's break them down. First is Chick-fil-A. One product, one standard, one lane. Chick-fil-A sells one thing: a chicken sandwich. And that one sandwich built the third largest restaurant chain that doesn't even open on Sundays. They're not chasing trends, they're owning their lane. And instead of handing out franchises to whoever has the cash, they handpick their operators, they train them like leaders, and invest in their stores. Simplicity scales. If your offer is too wide, your quality will always get thin. In business and credit, clarity wins. You can't build legacy off of confusion. Next is Costco, the treasure hunt that trains loyalty. Costco stores are designed like a maze. No signs, no labels, and no map. Why? Because when you have to explore, you buy more. They keep the prices low, limit their inventory, and rotate products so customers feel like they're discovering something new every time. Their real profit doesn't even come from selling products, it comes from memberships. Over $4 billion a year in loyalty alone. As a small business, think about this. What's your version of a membership? What experience keeps people coming back? Not just for the product, but for how it makes them feel. Third, let's talk about Starbucks, the world's most popular wallet. Starbucks isn't just selling coffee. They've quietly built a bank. Over $2 billion sits on their Starbucks cards and in their app, prepaid by customers before ordering a single coffee. That's not just loyalty, that's leverage. And because they own the ecosystem, from how you order to what you drink, they own the customer data too. Build systems that make your business easy to pay, easy to stay, and hard to forget. And yes, your credit should work like this: predictable cash flow, repeat payments, and relationships that see you as low risk. Next, let's talk about IKEA, the maze that built billions of dollars. IKEA turned furniture shopping into a full day adventure. They want you to walk through the entire store, imagine the whole room, and leave with more than you planned. And the genius part is you build it yourself. It's called the IKEA effect. When you build something, you value it more. Small business owners, that's your content strategy right there. Bring people into your process and let them feel involved, whether it's a product, brand, or credit game. People buy what they help build. Next is Crocs, the ugly shoe that refuses to die. Crocs were laughed at first until they weren't. Today, they've done collabs with Balenciaga, Post Malone, and even KFC. They simplified their product line, embraced their identity, and built a culture around customization with those little charms and giblets that you can put on there. And when the world went remote, Crocs became a comfort brand at exactly the right time. Lean into what makes your business different, even if it's weird. Your brand becomes iconic when it stops trying to be everything. Let's talk about Dollar General real quick, the store in the middle of nowhere. Dollar General opens 3 stores a day in towns most chains completely ignore. They lease buildings, staff lean, and stock just what the people need. It's not flashy, but it's efficient. Their margins come from really low real estate costs, high buying power, and knowing exactly who to serve. In business, we chase scale too much. Dollar General shows us that discipline and depth beat size and speed. Build your foundation before you chase exposure. Now let's talk about Sephora, the beauty of ownership. Before Sephora, luxury makeup lived behind the glass counters. Now it's free for all. They let customers test anything. They train beauty advisors and be brand agnostic. And their in-house Sephora collection gives them margin control. And even better, they collect data through their Beauty Insider programs with 25 plus million members. The credit lesson here is know your audience, reward your regulars, and control your supply chain when you can, even if it means creating your own product line. Now let's move on to Target, designer discounts and private labels. Target isn't the cheapest, and they're not trying to be. They're the perfect mix of feeling high-end but priced for your budget. They win by staging products like a department store, mannequins, lighting, aesthetics, while selling at discount prices and quietly 1/3 of their inventory is private label, meaning they own what they're selling and make more per unit than their competitors. As a business owner, you don't need to be everywhere. You need to make your offer feel more valuable than the price tag. That's how you build loyalty and margin in branding and in credit. Now, next, let's talk about Airbnb, crisis proof customer first. Airbnb was nearly wiped out in 2020. Travel dropped 80%, but instead of panicking, they leaned into local travel remote work trends and longer stays. They cut expenses, focused on hosts, and redesigned their app to drive demand towards underbooked areas, smart, strategic, and efficient. Small business is about adaptation. If your income drops, your strategy has to tighten. If you've got business credit, you better use it like a lever, not a crutch. Lastly, let's talk about Home Depot, the doer's empire. Home Depot built its empire on two types of customers: the weekend DIYer and the weekday pro. They know their pros, contractors, plumbers, or remodelers, are few but powerful. Just 10% of their shoppers account for half of their revenue. So they built distribution centers, next day delivery systems, and in store order fulfillment just for them. This is the long game. Find your most profitable customer and serve them so well that they never leave. In credit terms, that's like having one lender who gives you 5 approvals because you've proven yourself and consistently keep going back to that same lender. So, what do all these companies have in common? They simplified their model, they respected their customer, they built systems that made the business bigger than the founder. This is how small businesses win long term. Don't need millions of followers. You need clarity, consistency, and confidence in your lane. And when it comes to business credit, you apply the exact same logic. Show up, pay on time, and keep your systems tight. Because just like these companies, trust and track record pay off. My name is Inni, and this is My Life with Debt, where I try my very best to make business simple and easy to understand. Hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications, and drop a comment down below. I'll see you in the next one. Keep building.